Hey everyone, it's Will, Gamer Dad, with another video for you. So in today's video, we're finally going to do the EX4 stage for the trial of those severed from fate. Now if you haven't already, make sure you like and subscribe to my channel, I really appreciate it. I also do have a Patreon account for those who want to support me this way. So some of the tougher criteria in this particular fight, other than the fact that you can only use 4 units and not die, is you have to have one AF that's over 600 million in damage, and on top of that you have to have a 2-hit move that does over 200 million in damage. Now I'm not sure what's the criteria for the 2 hits, whether or not you're allowed to do 2 out of 3 hits, for example, or the strongest 2 hits in a move. However, I didn't take any chances, and I basically boosted everything on my magic team such that Garyu can do a single hit of 200 million followed by 2 hits of 100 million. So you can see I cleared that condition, but let me know in the comments below if it's just 2 hits total, or is it actually just worded wrong and it's actually still just 1 hit regardless of how many hits you have to do. Now that being said, I actually had to use Awakened Zone, and I did tinker around with my Grasta and my gear quite a bit in order to get this final setup. So you can definitely see that at the end of the video. Now that being said, the second wave is the Annabelle, of course, Commander Annabelle, and she does have an HP stopper, which you can clearly see we got to. Very similar to some of the earlier stages. My whole goal was here to charge an AF bar to half, because she's going to eventually kill herself next turn. So it's not a low turn clear, but it's a much more straightforward strategy. As long as you have a power debuff on her and a zone other than her slash attack, which is magic zone in this case, protecting us from 30% of slash damage, then she will wholly clave herself and kill herself off as long as you have hit that HP stopper. So make sure you do enough damage to get there. You can obviously use a number of different fluids. I think Eva can get it done as well as Garyu. And in this one, note that part of the reason also why I stalled a little bit on the second wave is to make sure that my 3 stacks of int up on Garyu's self int, which also boosts the whole team, but more on himself. He can actually stack with 3 stacks, 100% extra int on himself, making him extremely powerful. And with the combination of Harai Jewel giving mental focus to everyone, his DPS move, which is the Inferno, is able to basically hit the boss right to the HP stopper. And then we're just going to use another AF here and reset all our buffs and debuffs. And again, we just want to make sure we have at least the 3 stacks of explosion. Remember that this boss, after the HP stopper, actually removes all buffs and debuffs on you and it. So you have to recast all your boosts. If you need Glacial Veil, for example, to heal up your team, if you want to boost up everything with Icicle Zorge, so on and so forth, you do need to recast all those. And AF is a perfect way to set it up, as long as you don't really mind taking an extra turn or 2. And now in the final wave is Leah back, and also the Duzex. Now if you recall fighting Duzex in previous stages, it does resist everything that I know of, but we have Paper Tiger here to change all resistance to weakness. Keep in mind that Garyu with max HP as well as his int stacks can bypass or blow through the first HP stopper. And then in this case, obviously Paper Tiger acted last because Icicle Zorge sped up Eva such that she acted before Ultra Xion. However, you can probably tinker around with the speed if you really want to. There are 2 HP stoppers in that final wave, and that is what you have to do. Note that I did clear this the wrong way without getting 200 million in the 2 hits, and so I had to redo it such that I finally have a complete stage here. And of course, by getting that, you get some new, I guess, ore that you can enhance things with. So I'll have to take a look and see what that does. Apparently what it does is it increases your buffs if you're using a buffing move, or increases the debuffs if you're using the drain portion instead of the proficiency boost portion. Anyways, as usual, my setup here, and good luck in your fights. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.